What is going on, guys? It's Binner here and welcome back to another video. Alright guys, so recently Hypixel has released a brand new Hypixel Skyblock update, which is the Halloween update, and they added this thing called Halloween Festivals. So basically what happens in this festival is that mobs all of a sudden will have this special ability to drop candy. Completely original idea. The candy is actually quite valuable, so after that happened, you know, the event only lasts for like an hour, but like players come from all sorts of time zones and a lot of people couldn't make it for the first event, so they started complaining on the forums and Twitter. You know, classic Hypixel Skyblock player behavior right here, am I right? So after that happened, you know, Hypixel's head admin in charge of doing Skyblock stuff, Java Man. I don't know, his name is weird. I can't pronounce it. So basically he announced that he will be adding 3 extra events to the Halloween festival because hopefully to make things more fair and give more people a chance to play the event. And guess what happened next, guys? Yes, even more players complained because they couldn't make it to those 3 events. But like seriously, bruh. For me though, I was actually pretty lucky because I didn't have school that day, so I was able to play at 3 out of the 4 events that basically was happening on that very same day. Well, technically I'm supposed to be spending this time to revise for my exams, but yeah, you know what, I'll study for the exam later, you know, there's no problem with that. I'm gonna fail. Anyways, in today's video I'm gonna be showing you what I got out of all those events, and also hopefully share with you some of the strategies I used for the event so that, you know, hopefully you can feel poor. I'm just kidding. I'm actually feeling quite generous today. I actually did pretty well in the events, but I'm not gonna spoil how much money I made. You gotta watch the whole video to find out, buddy boy. Because of that, I felt, you know, why not let me just do a giveaway. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing like a little bit of a giveaway today, guys. I'll be giving away 500,000 coins. I know that is not a lot of coins, but guys, I can't give away all my life savings, okay? So yeah, if you want to join this giveaway, it's quite simple. All you have to do is to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below with your in-game name, as well as either your Twitter handle or your Discord tag, so I can contact you. If you don't put those in, yeah, I'm just gonna choose someone else, okay? You have one job. Anyways, with that, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so before I get started in showing you the footage of what I did during the event, let me just give you a brief rundown of the items I used for the event. Basically, the items that I used help boost my candy rate, so I would suggest you to follow this as well. So yeah, basically what I used was I used a candy talisman, and I also used a candy ring. These things just basically give you a higher chance of getting more candy. And I also drank a magic find 4 potion. I'm not too sure if this actually helps improve the candy rates, but I just did it anyways because I didn't want to take the risk. And in case you're wondering how I got these items, I managed to get some candy in the previous Halloween event. I mean, if it's your first Halloween event, you're probably not gonna have these. And as you can see, I also do not have the candy artifact. I didn't have enough candy from the first event, but you'll see later I actually do get it. Alright, so at the start of the event, I actually headed out to the spider's den because I saw a video on YouTube that claimed that the spider's den was really good for candy because of the silverfish. I mean, we can't totally trust YouTube videos, can we? But I just wanted to give it a shot. So yeah, I just went to the spider's den, but midway through, I saw someone in chat claim that the silverfish no longer drops candy and that it has been patched. So I decided to give up on the idea and just headed out to the end. A funny thing that actually happened during the first Halloween festival was that when I drank my magic find 4 potion, which lasted about an hour plus, the potion effect actually glitched out on the tab bar and showed that I only had 9 minutes and 46 seconds left, when it actually wasn't the case, and I freaked out. I thought my potion was glitched and I was done for because the magic find would end before the event ends. And you can probably see me desperately messaging Michael in the middle of this clip. But anyways, so what it actually turned out to be was just a visual bug. The potion actually did last for an hour plus. It's just that when the potion is longer than an hour plus, the game does not show you the extra hour. So do not freak out, guys, if you guys face the same problem. So as you can see, midway through the first event, I actually went out to the Fearmongerer and bought myself a candy artifact. The thing actually increases your rate by 15%, so it was kinda worth the price. It costed around 80 green candy as well as 32 purple candy. Well, for the first Halloween event, there was actually many bugs and glitches that people were exploiting to get more candy, and one famous one was pearl spamming, where basically one would just spam lots and lots of pearls such that they will like spawn in a ton of zealots, and basically kill all the Zealots at once. This usually grants them a ton of candy, but technically this was not intended by the Hypixel developers as part of the game. It's actually not a legitimate strategy. It got removed in the second event. So as you can see, I actually played the event legit. I did not use any of these exploits to basically get more candy. I just did it legit because I'm a goody two-shoes, okay? I don't exploit bugs or glitches, okay? And before long, the event was over. And I managed to obtain a spooky pie as well as 25,000 coins. Not a very great price because I didn't actually place very high in the event, because most of the higher places was all filled up by exploiters and stuff. Because the first event was actually filled with exploits and basically a lot of ways to cheese the game, which I didn't use. So yeah, unfortunate for me. But I still managed to get a decent amount of candy. So yeah, from the event, I have managed to obtain 220 green candy as well as 58 purple candy. The reason why the numbers are slightly different from what you see in the bag is because don't forget that I actually spent some of the candy buying an artifact, which I will count in because it's the candy I got during the event. So I decided to auction off all the candy on the auction house, and yeah, I had to wait till the next day to see the rewards. Then sometime later before the event fully ended, someone spawned in the Headless Horseman, so I decided to join in the rage train. There was like a crap ton of people there. There was no way I could like feasibly hit the boss enough times to do enough damage for any sort of decent loot. But then the boss somehow managed to fall off the edge. Yeah, I don't really have a comment for that. So yeah, when I woke up the next day and went to the auction house, I saw that I have a total of 2 million coins. That was insane. 2 million coins from one event. That was pretty amazing, honestly. I made making so much money off one event. So yeah, I just claimed my stuff and got ready for the second spooky festival. So for the second spooky festival, I pretty much did the same strategy as the first one. I just went to the end and just grinded all the mobs. The second event luckily has slightly less exploits and bugs, so I was able to play slightly higher, but you'll see that later on in the video. Just a little quick tip when you're farming in the end for the Halloween festival: make sure you kill every single mob in the end, even the obsidian stuff and even the skeletons, and basically just kill every single mob, because in the Dragon's Nest, all the mobs there are all level 55. So under the Halloween festival's rules, they all will give you the same amount of candy. So yeah, they're pretty much worth all the same. So don't just kill the Zealots, kill everything, because they're all worth the same. I'm pretty sure most people already know this by now, but just to let you know. And yeah, before long, the event has ended. So yeah, as you can see in the second spooky festival, I managed to do much better than the first one. I managed to place below 1,000. So yeah, but somehow people still managed to get over 1,000 candy. I'm not too sure how they managed to do that. If you guys do know, be sure to tell me down in the comments. But I think a lot of them used their subscribers to like spawn their mobs and stuff so that they could get more points. I didn't stream during the festival, so I wasn't able to do that strategy. And also, I want to play legit. Okay, I'm not gonna abuse my YouTube rank or whatever. I don't even have a YouTube rank, dude. It's just YouTube. So as you can see from over here, in this event, I have managed to get 229 green candy and 79 purple candy. Slightly more than the previous event, probably because I got the new talisman for the whole of the event instead of just, having it for half the event like last time. So yeah, same thing here. I decided to auction off all the candy, and midway through auctioning, the rewards came out, and this time because I placed below 1,000, I managed to get 50,000 coins instead of 25,000, and I also managed to get a spooky disc, which I'm not too sure what that's used for, but oh well. Alright, so midway through, I actually got involved in a few Headless Horseman battles because people just spawned them in the wilderness for some reason, so I decided to try kill it, but there was just way too many people there, so I couldn't really get anything out of the fight. So yeah, I'm just gonna not go into too much detail here because I didn't really get much out of it. Then funnily enough, as I was like walking around the hub, someone actually offered to trade a summoning eye for some candy. I decided why not, because I needed some summoning eyes for dragons later on, so I just decided to trade with him. So yeah, as you can see here, I traded some candy for a summoning eye. It was a pretty worth it deal. This is actually considered another 450k profit, even though it's not directly, but the eyes pretty much sell for 450k on the auction house consistently. So yeah, and later on when I went to claim the prize, I got pretty much the same amount of money as the first spooky festival, which is 2 million coins. Now the thing is, I actually got more candy in this festival because I didn't spend it on buying a candy talisman, but yet it still sold for the same price. So as you can see, the candy is kind of devaluing here. You can see it even more clearly in the third spooky festival. But yeah, so yeah, for the third and final spooky festival, I once again did the same strategy. I went to the end and started killing every single mob. But for this spooky festival, I somehow got extremely lucky with the mob kills. I managed to get 4 summoning eyes in 1 hour. Like, that's just insane. Like 4 summoning eyes in 1 hour. I have never gotten this much luck with like when I'm actually trying to farm Zealots, but somehow when I'm doing the spooky event, I just get a crap ton of summoning eyes. Unfortunately, I didn't get as lucky with the purple candy. I didn't get as much this time, but yeah, I'll show you the exact numbers later on. And before long, the third spooky festival has ended. And this time, I actually didn't get as much purple candy, but I got slightly more green candy for some reason. So yeah, the yield for this event was 236 green candy and 57 purple candy. So yeah, for the final event, I actually decided not to sell all my candy. I only decided to sell my purple candies and keeping the greens to buy magic pots, because this is actually going to be the last Halloween event I'm able to play at for like 10 days or so. I'm going to need to stock up on magic find potions so I can use it for dragon fights in the future and whatsoever before the next Halloween event, so I don't have to overpay in the auction house. And for the final sale of purple candy, I only managed to get 730,000 coins instead of the, you know, usual 2 million coins I would have got in the previous 2 Halloween festivals. So as you can see here, the candy is actually greatly devaluing each festival. I mean, to be fair, there were 3 festivals in a row, so maybe it may not apply to future festivals, but yeah, keep that in mind when you're grinding Halloween festivals, is that the candy price will keep on decreasing, so sell it while you can before it becomes completely worthless in the future. Alright, so in conclusion, the Halloween festivals was pretty much a huge success for me. In total, I managed to get 685 green candy and 194 purple candy. Now, this may not be as much as some of the other exploiters out there who basically got the same amount of candy in one event, but you know, I tried my best, guys, and I'm also trying to play fair here. I'm not trying to use a bug or anything, so yeah, keep that in mind. So yeah, from selling all the candy, I made a total of around $4.8 million, which is absolutely insane. If you count the summoning eye that I got from trading with the guy, that will bring the total up to around 5.3 million coins for the entire 3 events. And do keep in mind, I also spent some candy on like random talismans and stuff, so that will add up to about 6 million coins in total. Quite insane. So yeah, if this video helped you guys out in any way, or if you guys did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you like my videos, just check out the other stuff I have on the channel. You guys probably did it for the giveaway anyways, but I'm just going to say it again. And yeah, with that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys all next time. Have a good one, guys. Peace!
Drop it like it's hot.